Hey everybody, LiamDoesGame here. In today's video I'm going to show you from worst to best helmets in Unturned Vanilla. We will go over them and I will give you the details of it, the armor percentage and how to find them. So let's get started. In this video we are going to only mention vanilla ones, so we will not be going over curated ones, but if you guys want to see that in another video, then let me know in the comment section below. The first ones we're going to start off, which have the least armor of all, which is only at 5%. In this category, we do have ourselves the ghillie hoods, which I do think that is actually insane, to be honest. They are so weak, I would rather wear anything else than a ghillie hood. Apart from that, there are all types of berets as well, including Spec Ops, beret, desert beret, and all of the berets that you can find on any map. There's also all types of caps that include fedoras, civilian hats such as black toque, police caps, farmer hats, and also top hats. All of the hats that I just mentioned, they only have 5% armor, making them the weakest helmets that you can find. Most of these can be found in civilian areas, as we just mentioned, except for the berets, which are military spawn, depending on the map that you're playing on. So for example, a forest beret can only spawn in PI, and the desert beret can only spawn in Washington. And as for the ghillie hoods, you can find them in military locations as well, but they are high tier spawn, meaning that in order to find them, you can either get them from a high tier spawn node or from a mega zombie drop. The next category we're going to go over is the 10% armor helmets, of which there are 3, and these are the engineer hat, the construction helmet, and the firefighter helmet. I do think that the engineer hat is actually a mistake, since it actually gives more armor than a beret or a ghillie hood, and it is not an actual helmet, but currently this does give 10% armor. You can find this engineer hat at Yukon at Ibex Valley. The firefighter helmet can be found in all firefighter locations in all of the maps, and the construction helmet in all construction locations on all of the maps. The next helmets we're going to go over is the 15% helmets, which are the strongest helmets that you can get, and these include the Spec Ops helmet, the military helmets, which can be Arctic, Coalition, Military, Desert, and Forest, which, like we mentioned for the berets, they all spawn on their respective map, as we mentioned earlier. So for example, the desert helmet will only spawn in Washington and the forest helmet will only spawn in PI. Some other helmets that have 15% armor include the fighter pilot helmet, which can spawn on Russia, or the Pickelhaube, which can spawn in Germany. All of these helmets can be found in military locations, and as for the normal military helmets, these can also be dropped from military zombies. For the Spec Ops helmet, this is a high tier military spawn, or also a mega zombie drop. And that is it for this video. I really hope that you guys did learn something new. Let me know what was your favorite helmet. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!